Welcome to Casey's SEO, and today I want to kind of show you some results that I've been getting with two tools that I've been working on. So the one I believe I've mentioned before is kind of a tool that I use to build content that I can use for generating backlinks or posting that content somewhere, or even posting it on my website. And the other one is a tool that I use that's combined with that one, but is that driving directions tool that I mentioned in one of the previous videos. But if we look, we have something, well, we got this keyword right here. I got SEO for Broadmore businesses. Now, this is obviously very specific to the area or location, but some of these pieces of content that I've created are very new, and you can see that they are ranking. But we have right here, we have my homepage right here, which I just added some driving directions to those, actually to all my pages that had a location the other day or earlier this week on my website. But we have my homepage right here on the first page of the AI overview. And then if I scroll down right here, we still have the home page. And then if I scroll down some more, we have a local service page. And then we come here, I have another page. And on some of these pages, I believe I only have that Broadmore area on there maybe once, just showing, you know, that I do or will work with businesses in that area. And I use different areas in my content just to create local relevance, and that's why I added those driving directions also. Now if we come down here, I have a backlink, and this is just all kind of from cloud sites right here, but we have Broadmore Bluffs, which is an area within Broadmore, and then that was just posted a few weeks ago, but we got that one right there. And then if we look through here, we have one 21 hours ago. We have Broadmore. And then if we scroll down again, let's go to the next page. There's another one from January 12th, so a couple weeks ago. Now, if you look at different browsers on these, you know, you might find some different pages or rankings on, you know, different browsers, especially right now. Search results have kind of been going crazy this past week, but just from adding some additional backlinks with content based upon the Broadmore area with different services and having those driving directions, I believe has all helped with me having multiple pages on the, or multiple listings on the first page and second page of Google. Now, here is what this version of kind of the content that I created to use for backlinks and or on my website. But this just shows you an example. We have obviously a title, we have information here, which is more of a service-based information about maybe a little pain point here or there for the topic or for the heading. And then we have links that go back to the page. But if we go down, we have more information about what a company in that area might be experiencing and why the service or whatever is based off of that topic, why that could be useful here. But then we come down here, we have a call to action, and then these will basically kind of change all depending on what the topic is. But then we got some services down here. And if we come down here, we got different tabs. So we will have a section for all driving directions with all local relevant keywords or driving directions back to the business from whatever location that we have associated with the location on here. So for example, if this was Broadmore related, it would say Broadmore right here, and then it would have coordinates all to the Broadmore area for the driving directions. And then if we click on here, we have all turn-by-turn navigation that somebody could follow to get to the business. And we have a few on there. And then we have just any related links. And then I added some more information on about the area. So if it is a large city, it will pull up some Wikipedia information through the API. And then I added all this content, and this is all coordinate based content. So if this was Broadmore right here, the coordinates would be associated with that area in Broadmore. But then whatever area that is, it's going to pull information based upon that coordinates to try to gather some more kind of hyper-local information about that area. So we have like neighborhood overview, location and proximity, housing, real estate, recreation, education, community. Now, sometimes this will pull in pretty specific information to even, what school district it is, certain landmarks around it. But then some of it may be a little general too. It just depends on what the coordinate is and what information essentially AI has at that point. I could probably get it more specific and have a lot of different details in it. But for right now, we're just going to go ahead and try this. But with these pages right here, and then I'm taking out different sections of here and then adding into my website for more information. So if we went to click on this page here, so it's the general home page, but if we scroll down here, you will see I have different driving directions. Now, this is the home page, and it doesn't focus specifically on Colorado Springs, but in Colorado in general. So then I just took these driving directions, put in different areas. So we have Denver, Boulder, Colorado Springs, and then Pueblo. Then if we look just real quick at more of this Colorado Springs local page, if we scroll down here, you'll notice everything is specific to that area. And I think for this one, I can't remember how far I went, but maybe up to 3 miles from my location. So then everything's hyper local to the location and about 3 miles out. But that's just a kind of a rundown of the results so far in the past few days of adding, specific hyper local content to pages, which all would have came from these driving directions, and then building backlinks associated to each page and or area that has all that additional information about that area. So if you guys have any questions or not necessarily try out the software, but if you want me to try some of this for you guys on your website, just send me an email and we'll go ahead and look into it. So until next time, if you guys have any other questions, let me know.